Hi there everyone. We're going to do a bit of an experiment today. We are going to check to see if the eggs that I have in my basket, if they are fresh or if they are bad. I'm not sure if you know what the inside of an egg looks like. I have a picture here. So here are the parts of the egg. Everyone will remember what the center is called, right? Any ideas? It's the yolk, all right? Now we've got the big white part around here that is called the shell. And then my favorite word, here we go. It's a bit of a hint. Do you know what this part is? It's white, and some people call it the egg white. I call it the albumin. That's its other name. Now the yolk is kind of, I guess, held into the center of an egg by these little strips here called the chalaza or the chalaza. I'm never sure how to spell that. What's important when we're doing our experiment is this part up here. It's called the air cell. I'm not sure if you know that the shell of the egg is actually quite porous and air can enter in and out of it. So as the egg is fresh, this air cell is quite small, but when the egg gets older, more air enters in and the air pocket here, the air cell, gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So thinking about that and thinking about how bubbles might float, we're going to put some of our eggs that I have here in my basket into my container of water. You can do this at home with your parents to see if maybe a lonely old carton of eggs that's been hidden at the back of the fridge is still fresh enough to eat. So watch what happens when I set this egg in my water here. You see what's happening? Kind of bouncing around in there. I'm going to put another one in and see what happens. Let's just see. Whoa! You notice how they're kind of floating a little bit there? They sort of bob around when you put them in. Let's see. How about this one? That one, let's see if I get my hand in here without getting too wet. That one there sunk right to the bottom. All right, so let's see what about these other eggs I have here. We'll take these ones out. These ones all kind of sink to the bottom. How about this one? Whoa, straight to the bottom. So think of this. If there is a big air pocket, do you think that the eggs will float or will they sink? Let's see what happens if I put this one in. Straight to the bottom again. Okay, test them all here. This one here. To be gentle so I don't break anything. Uh-oh. You see how that egg is now bobbing around in the water? It didn't sink right down to the bottom like my little green one here. Let me get that in there. You see the difference there? So can you figure out which egg maybe has the bigger air cell in it? Which is the older egg? If you guessed the brown one that's floating here, you are correct. The bigger the air cell, the more your egg is going to float, and the bigger the air cell, the older your egg is. So if you are in your fridge and you're testing out all your eggs, you should carefully throw away the ones that float, and the ones that sink right to the bottom are fresh for eating. There you go. There you have it, your own egg experiment.